A gateway to the world market officially opened for business on June 2nd. The Port of Blencoe, a 38-acre site located adjacent to the Missouri River between Council Bluffs and Sioux City, will provide Iowa farmers with expanded opportunities to profitably market their soybeans globally.
It's all about access to the market. We're as far away from the Mississippi River as you can get right here, and outside of some local soybean crush plants, the market is either rail or a crush plant. Rail rates have inched up steadily over the years to the point they're not as competitive as they used to be, and so we see more of our beans kind of being captive in this area, and so this just opens up that opportunity, a lower freight rate to get beans to market and get farmers access to a world they didn't have before.
New Co-op began feasibility studies on the port in 2018. Less than 3 years later, the facility is ready to accommodate 240,000 tons of soybeans, corn, dried distillers grains, dry fertilizers, and ag lime annually. It will also have the capacity to unload, clean, and reload up to 9 barges at a time. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds heralds the $11 million investment in the Port of Blencoe as an economic win-win-win for farmers, Monona County, and the state of Iowa.
The port is a historic achievement. It promotes economic prosperity in the region with significant over-the-fence opportunities, and it connects Western Iowa farmers and their products to a world that can't seem to get enough of them.
The river expands opportunities for marketing soybeans, improving intermodal competition, and therefore basis prices for farmers. Additionally, the port welcomes barges which will be offloaded, improving the cost competitiveness of fertilizer and other inputs for farmers as they strive to compete in an ever-changing global marketplace.
Y'all have just improved your ability to be flexible and to deal with the challenges that we know come. Market disruptions, heck, a global pandemic, weather, Mother Nature still is in control. But y'all know that is just another day in the business of co-ops, right? And that's life, and we have to be able to manage through those things. Adding options, adding flexibility only strengthens your positions.
It is not enough for farmers to generate supply or have demand for their soybeans. To be profitable, farmers and the industry must also have connectivity between supply and demand. A highly functioning multimodal transportation system makes that connection.
You have to have these kind of investments that provide access to this maritime highway, which will allow farmers to be able to tap into this very robust, very strong export market in a more cost-effective, reliable manner. So these kind of investments are really critical for the viability and the profitability of the soybean farmer.
Steenhoek says the Port of Blencoe also showcases the very best of private-public partnership and collaboration.
One of the things that has just really been repeatedly impressed upon me is that we projects are always more successful than me projects. And when you can get, obviously New Cooperative had the vision, they're the ones that provided the funding for it, but farmer organizations like the Soy Transportation Coalition, the Iowa Soybean Association, the Iowa Department of Transportation provided a grant to pave funding. You have the county government, obviously the state of Iowa, the Army Corps of Engineers. So you had all of these organizations working together to create this, what we see today. And so now as a result, farmers will benefit from that, and we'll see a real economic ripple effect.
For Dix, the ribbon cutting was the culmination of hard work, dedication, and a commitment to serving farmers.
It feels great. All of us have been in the cooperative system, worked in ag our whole careers, but this isn't something we typically do. And so any chance you get to do something new, it's kind of exciting. And to have it come together so well, and when we loaded the first barges, we all had our fingers crossed. Is it going to work like we think? And my gosh, it worked better than we possibly hoped for or envisioned, and couldn't be happier.
My name is Charlie Brunker, and my wife and I and our kids run Precision Ag, try to be on the cutting edge every time we can. We turned on FMH, Precision Ag, crop insurance. We harnessed what we're already doing, and we'll never look back. Grandpa used to call a field, 100 acres, and now we're planting 90 of the 100 acres. Well, we're only paying for the 90 that we plant, and those details actually increased our APHs anywhere from 5 to 12% in the first year.